Dear viewers, as we are discussing about how to find out that what is the right way and the wrong way. If we are confused and we don't know that which one to follow, then of course the criteria which has been given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He introduced to us Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He revealed upon Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Holy Book Quran. And then Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, introduced to us not only Quran but also Ahl Bayt alayhimus salam. So they are the one that are for us and criteria, and they are the one that whenever we want to judge anyone and we want to find out what is right and what is wrong, they are the one that we can judge through their characteristics and conduct and their ideology, of course. So we see that whenever we are confused, we will see that what is the characteristics of that person, that leader, that group, that organization, and whatever they are. So if they are on the path of Imam Hussain والسلام, and his ideology, and their characters matches with the characters of Imam Hussain والسلام, then of course blindly we can follow them. Though it won't be blindly, but it will be that we can we can trust them and we can follow them. And if we see that the characteristics and the conduct and the ideology of Yazid ibn Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan we find in them, then we should just turn our back towards them, and then we should not be confused. It's very clear for all of us. In order to find out that how we will figure it out, that do they have the characteristics of Imam Hussain والسلام, or Yazid ibn Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan. Here you come where Imam Hussain والسلام, really guided us until the day of judgment. That is a kindness of Imam Hussain والسلام, upon us, because he knew that he is a representative of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He knew that he is a representative of and the successor of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Of course, they are the chosen one by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. كنت كنزا مخفيا فحببت أن أعرف فخلقت الخلق لكي أعرف. They knew that what is their job. Their job was to introduce Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to humanity and mankind, and not only that, but practically leave an example for us that if as a human being you want to follow the instructions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then how to follow practical examples are there. So they have left for us a practical example, not only verbally they told us what to do, but they showed us what to do. Now, in order to find out the characteristics of Imam Hussain والسلام, we see that Imam Hussain والسلام, first of all, he introduced himself and about his mission, that why he is leaving Medina and why he is going towards Karbala or Kufa in order to establish a government, of course. And أريد أعمر بالمعروف وأنهى عن المنكر وأريد أن أعمر بالمعروف وأنهى عن المنكر. I want to do what? أمر بالمعروف ونهي عن المنكر. So first of all, this is a one sentence, but you see أمر بالمعروف ونهي عن المنكر. So this is something where we should see what is ma'ruf, what is munkar. So first of all, do we have any confusion? What is ma'ruf and what is munkar? What is right and what is wrong? What is halal, what is haram? What is najis and what is pak? Pure, of course, clean. And أريد أعمر بالمعروف وأنهى عن المنكر وأسير بسيرة جدي وأبي Ali ibn Abi Talib, and he wanted to walk on and follow the footsteps of Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and Amir al-Mu'minin Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam. So one, Amr bil Ma'ruf wa Nahy anil Munkar. So go and find out from Quran, go and find out from Hadith, go and find out from the history, go and find out from the sayings of Aimma alayhi salatu wasalam. What is Amr bil Ma'ruf and what is Nahy anil Munkar? One. Second, what is the sunnah and the traditions of Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and Amir al-Mu'minin Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam? Go and find out. It will be crystal clear in front of your two eyes. Three, not only Imam Hussain alayhi salam introduced himself and his ideology, but also he introduced Yazid ibn Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan. وَيَزِيدُ رَجُلٌ فَاسِقٌ شَارِبُ الْخَمْرِ وَقَاتِلُ النَّفْسَ الْمُحْتَرَمَةِ وَمُعْلِنُ بِالْفِسْقِ مثل لا يباع مثله. So what is the characteristics of Yazid ibn Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan? Crystal clear. In the sayings of Imam Hussain alayhi salatu wasalam. Fasiq. Go and find out what does fasiq mean. What is fisq? And what is, or who will be a fasiq? Then you see that what is the translation and the introduction and the definition of fasiq, and then see the characteristics, and then you will find out who is fasiq. Sharibul khamr, drinking alcohol. I mean, is it really something that we will not be able to find out? That who drinks alcohol and then will claim to become, like something? Then of course, Sharibul khamr, that is the allegations put by Imam Hussain upon Yazid, which were 100% true. Nobody denied about it. وَقَاتِلُ النَّفْسَ الْمُحْتَرِمَةِ. Find out, what does it mean? What is the definition of that one? وَمُعْلِنُ بِالْفِسْقِ. And he would do now openly, which means what, I mean, he would do fisq, not secretly, but openly, in publicly. Everybody will find out and everybody would know. So, here you come, the conclusion of today's discussion, that in order to find out what is your responsibility and duty and whom you have to follow, the criteria is Imam Hussain and his ideology and his sayings. And when we find out the sayings of Imam Hussain, then clearly he introduces himself, about his mission, about his ideology, and then he gives us the hints and guides us and makes it very clear. So we will have to find out Amr bil Ma'ruf, Nahy al Munkar, and not only that, but also the characteristics of Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and Amir al-Mu'minin Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wasalam. And then go and find out the characteristics of Yazid ibn Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan, described by Imam Hussain alayhi salatu wasalam. So wherever you will see these qualities, follow them. Those qualities, just forget them. Doesn't matter that how they look like, how close they are to you, how friendly they are, and how like soft spoken they are, and how attractive they are. Whatever they claim doesn't matter. Just look at them. That's exactly what it is. Otherwise, believe me, if I can't find out, with this clear guidelines, what is right, what is wrong, then if we would be at the day of Ashur, or we would be at that time, we wouldn't be standing with Imam Hussain alayhi salatu wasalam. Again, we would be saying, oh, we are confused, as majority of Muslims that time they were confused. You know why? Because they were propagating so much that people would say, oh, we don't know what is right and what is wrong. Grandson of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Sayyid Shabab Ahl Jannah, he was standing over there, but again people were saying, we are confused. That is another, of course, topic where we would have to find out why we can't find out the truth, and why we would have our eyes open, but a curtain upon our eyes of sins, that we won't be able to find out what is right, what is wrong. Inshallah, we'll continue discussing about that one. It's time for a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajjal farajahum al-sharif. Salam ya Hussain alayhi salatu wassalam.